Hi everyone, welcome back to my Tech Support channel. Today in this video, we are going to look at how to merge two files based on a primary key, which is a very common requirement in almost in each and every use cases. So I'm going to demonstrate how to merge two files based on the primary key and how to create a single file to get the consolidated file from these two files. So before I move forward, guys, I will request everyone to please subscribe my channel to get the latest things of my YouTube channel and you can learn more and more. Also, before I start, I would like to give you one useful information that you can you can buy my recent book, which is published on Oracle Visual Builder, and I'm author of this book. And the title of this book is Effortless App Development with Oracle Visual Builder, which will help you to learn Visual Builder in depth. There are a lot of examples which are captured in this book. If you are interested to buy this book, you can simply go to this URL https://pack.live/3mwsnrc, and you will be landed on the Amazon from where you can buy this book. You can become member of my YouTube channel. As part of this membership, I'm offering 3 perks: phone on demand, web session support, proof of concept. You can look at this YouTube video to know what all benefits you will get as part of this membership. Okay, so let's get started. Merging two files based on the primary key. So let's consider you have one employee file wherein you have employee ID, the first name, last name, and then age. In that file, you have three records might be based on that employee ID 101, 102, and 103. I'm considering you have another file wherein you have that employee ID, and then contact number. Last name might be there, okay, and not be. And in that second file, I'm saying I have that employee ID as the primary key, and this employee ID might be repeated, which will have the contact number. Let's say 101, the contact number of it, then employee ID 101. So two contacts for a single employee. And the employee 102 is having a single contact, and 103 file is having the single contact. So what I want to merge both the files and want to create a consolidated file, which will have the employee ID, first name, last name, age, and then contact. The row will have the employee ID, first name, last name, and then age, and then the contact number, all the contacts number in a single row separated by a space. Okay, let's say 101, 109,090, and 100, 12345. In the second row, I will have the another guy which will have all the contacts. If I have a single contact, I will have a single contact. Similarly for 103 as well. So this is one of the common requirement which I'm going to explain how to capture that. So for this, I'm going to create okay, so before I show you, let me just show you two files which I have. Okay, so I have two files, like one is the employee, the file name is employee.csv, wherein I have three records, 101, 102, 103. And I have another file which I have kept here, the employee address.csv. Okay. So another file is employee -address.csv, and which will have the employee ID and contact number 101, and then the sample data. And then I also wanted to show you another file, which is the consolidated file, which will have employee ID, first name, last name, age, and then address, and will have that consolidated file. So let's get started and see how to complete this integration. So for this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a schedule based orchestration, and here I'm going to put a name here, merge two files, and then create. Let me just change this. So first of all, I'm going to make a FTP call using my FTP adapter, and here I'll say read employee data. Employee data. And then next, Here I want to read the file. I have to give the input directory and then input directory /n. And then the exact file name I have to give here. Next. And then I want to read the CSV file. So I will choose CSV and then I will upload the sample file. So let me just, okay. So I have picked up the sample file. So I'll say employee and then employee set. Next, and then finish. So this FTP connector will read the employee file. So I need to make another FTP call. I'll say read employee. Next, again read file, and here the same directory that will be kind of in directory, and here I will give the exact file name, which is employee_address.csv. Next, then CSV file, and then also I have to pick up the address file, employee address, and then employee address set. Next, and then finish. Now these two connectors will read the file, the first file and then second file. Now what I am going to do, I am going to put a for each here which will read the employees. So I will choose this read employee data. Yeah, this one. Employee set, lot more, and then employee. I'll say loop over employees. And here I'll say current employee and then click on a create. Now here I want to use another FTP connector adapter which will create a consolidated file on my FTP. So here I'll say create consolidated file. Click on the next button, and here I will say write file and then S key, and then in the same folder which is in, I'll say employee consolidation. .csv. I will choose append to existing file, which is very important because I am calling this FTP adapter in the loop. Otherwise, only the last record will be there. I will choose this employee consolidated.csv, which will have the address also. Okay, so I'll say employee detail set. Next, and then finish. Okay, now let me just save this and then open this mapper in the loop. So this is employee detail set. Just expand this. It takes time because it's recommended. Okay, yeah, fine. And here I want to use this current employee one. So employee ID to employee ID, first name to first name, last name to last name, and then age to age. Fine. Now here you see the read employee address response. So go here, employee address set, this one. So here I will map this contact to address. Okay. Oh, so it may be a contact. Sorry, that's fine. Got. Now go here. So in this recent version of the OIC, you can update the code directly here. So you see it carefully. So employee address and then contact. Okay. So here I am just to make a comparison here, and I will say employee address. I will keep the same, and I will take this employee ID because the employee ID is also from my from the address file equals to, and then I will take this complete expression and then paste it here. Validate, and let's see if it is valid or not. Now my mapping is done. So this is the main logic which you need to make it here in order to combine two files basis on the employee ID. So here I am just doing the employee ID of my this employee ID is of the address because I am using this namespace NS24, and then I am checking the employee ID of my current employee. Close. Now let's try to activate this integration and let's start. Time. Just close this, save this, and then close. Let me just activate this integration. Yeah. Okay, now let's submit this integration and we'll see what will happen. Okay, it's in waiting state. Go to this integration, click here, it's in progress. Yeah, it's in succeeded state. Now let me just go to my server, FTP server, and then refresh this. Here you see employee consolidation.csv file has been created. Let me just open this file and then we'll show you. So here you can see the employee ID 101, Ankur Jain, and then age 23 and contact number separated by spaces. Similarly, here too, 102 and then 103. So this is how you can merge both the files. If you want to add header, you can do that too. So guys, that's all about this short video. If you have any question, please keep commenting in the video. I will be happy to answer your question. You can find me over LinkedIn. You can find me over Twitter, Facebook. You can view my blog, https://www.taxsupport.com, and don't subscribe to my recent book that will help you to learn Visual Builder in Veritap. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel in order to get the latest things of my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.